Alright, let's get into this. Martha is dead. Check settings quickly. Chinese simp. English. Subtitles. Kind of weird that they had the original audio at, what was it, Italian? Let's see what this game's about. It's supposed to be a psychological horror. Let's do brightness, adjust the brightness. Story of Martha is Dead as a featured character as a work of fiction. The game contains potential uncomfortable scenes, covers topics. Okay. Very pretty. Nice graphics.
Ciao, I'm Julia.
Ciao.
Julia Kay. I'm glad you're
Julia
okay.
K with a G.
Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929.
Me
when they
too.
sent me off to stay with my nanny.
The legend.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes.
Hang on one moment.
I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill
Trauma.
other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes.
I don't get it.
Martha
Like,
a
is the
little,
mother dead at this?
but I
Oh,
love
no.
spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Of
Listen,
course.
Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
I got some fucked up toes.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
Okay.
So much hope and desire that death, not love, was awaiting her.
I'm gonna keep listening. I like the story.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
It's pretty fucked.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
This is a pretty fucked up story to tell a kid.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Are we gonna become the White Lady, or are we? What the fuck?
Good night, Nanny.
Good night.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Photographer by heart. Okay. The lake. Oh, I gotta push it forward.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in.
I really like the way they have you like use the mouse.
Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready.
Imagine choosing this as a career back then. Takes so long to get a photo.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is. What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Time to go. Oh, I don't even control that.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
「
Go get her. This game is beautiful, man. Holy shit. Oh, I can move now. Cool. I wonder if that's my house in the background.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Understandable.
I have to stay calm.
Wow, she looks
Martha
wrecked.
is not dead.
Martha, Jesus, what were
It's
you
not possible.
doing?
It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm.
I think this game's supposed to be happening at the same time as World War
Martha
II.
is not dead.
Something like that.
It's not possible. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
We just snatch her necklace, like already grave robbing, pretty much. Stealing off the
Is
dead.
everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
It's a pretty hard task. The body.
O Lord, who
Fuck
gives
yeah,
life
sign of
to
the
the
cross.
blind, let your sacrifice of love be offered
Get
from
rid of all
Martha's
these
soul.
demons.
Into your
these
hands
sins
I
I'm
also
committing.
entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Okay.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Dad likes his wine. There's space to hide. Huh?
Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here. Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
We'll get there.
Mommy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance.
Mom looks like a
Pain
bitch.
pays no heed to money and style. This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours.
It's a pretty weird painting. Like the people in the background.
The The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
This game's gonna be terrifying.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia.
Julia with a G.
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs.
I wish there was like a zoom in button.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates.
This game's really pretty to not have a zoom in button.
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
But there will be.
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me. Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents.
Yeah, Mom looks terrible. Holy
Seems
shit.
almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Get rid of the demons in this room.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Before she gets angry?
Everything always has to be
Terrible
perfect with
looking.
her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. E c'è stata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra.
Some war
Abbiamo
codes.
trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
The beard is blonde. Fuck.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
That's really dark out there.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you
This lady's
talking about,
terrible.
Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha.
This lady has demons
Julia
in
harmed
her.
Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you
Wow.
think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead.
Dead.
Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realise. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like
I don't know,
now?
man. The girl's in
All
the
the time I
water,
didn't spend with you.
and if she was in there for a while, I don't think
Now
she'd look
I'm
that
home.
good.
We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we?
Nope.
Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
What did he say, that the dad was a
Mother
general?
didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that.
It's pretty
But
fucked up.
guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
And this is where the game starts. Oh shit. Martha. Oh. Life? Fuck! I knew a soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I really like that camera.
Martha has lost her soul.
What?
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Fuck. Diagonality? hate this sound. You're gonna do something terrible. This is terrible. Butterflies. I like butterflies. Wow, that was bad. Wow. The game really picked up right there. It was when like that's like when Dwight put that shit on his face from The Office.
That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul? Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately, yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
I fuck with art like this, but like, I don't think I would have this in my bedroom. Especially this bottom one. Sorry. 1 second, guys. Alright, why can't I? There we go.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them would be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
No, we gotta keep up the idea. We'll just go to
This
flat
dress is
gray,
only
'cause
for
keep
special
spooky.
occasions.
But I gotta be a part of God. I don't need no demons on me. Let's do it. The magician. Oh, I missed anything.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
This game is really nice looking, man.
I always keep my trinket box locked. Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
I don't know if I fuck with Lapo,
The
but he might
butterfly
be my
collection that
savior.
Daddy made for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 butterflies.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Okay.
Everything I need is always in my bag. The key to my trinket box.
Just like this one.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Okay.
July 12th,
Oh, man.
1944. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay.
Yes, Huey, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Meet you
I'm
there.
not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
It's already bright as fuck in the
They
room.
really
Like,
think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
never talk.
It's July 18th.
1944. coming close to the end of the war. More pictures.
Even more scary fairy tales.
Such a glare at the window. Couldn't be. That window's like almost closed. Alright, let's eat breakfast.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Okay.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
I love that shit. Having like pictures of like archaeology and shit. Or even like blueprints in general. Shit. How did I turn around?
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Wow, that's crazy.
Mummy's family coat of arms.
What's that last one?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Well, they really like pulled me in.
It's getting
Just
late.
trying to look at the pictures.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
I mean, you could.
Mummy is right though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time.
Imagine
Everything is
cooking
more
on this.
complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri
So she was
investigates.
murdered. She
A
didn't
possible
just
political
drown.
motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Yeah, we're going.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours.
I wonder if all these are
Major
like
Russian
historically
operation
accurate.
northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respect. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
I don't know. Is 50 grams a lot? How much was it? You're really not gonna. Whatever. Is that another one of those weird paintings? It is. Oh, it's Jesus, I think.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Okay. Okay.
For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times. Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. There might be birds around the little wall in
Wow,
front
that
of...
sensitivity's crazy. It just zooms me. Let's try that like this.
the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
So it wants me to take a picture. Okay. I don't get it. Okay. How the fuck do I zoom in? Oh, I don't know much about this. Let's see how it goes, boys. That's gonna be rough. They could have made that a little simpler. Okay.
One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are? These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze.
Yeah, they're kind of like clown masks. More pictures.
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things.
I like these. A little morbid, but not as bad as the like first couple.
Old photographs that father took of this house.
It's a beautiful home.
R.J. Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchion Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
Okay. Take me to the bar.
Florence, July 15th, 1944.
Hail
General
Hitler.
Erich K.
Wow.
As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material.
SS.
The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherello, Carl H.
They didn't say Hitler. Wow. Good for them. Fuck that dude.
These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
I hope I kill this bitch with a shotgun. Whoa. Why is the body still here? Like,
I don't need that right now.
yeah, I know. Take a photo and record.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Okay. This is like really open. I hate that. Holy shit. Can't go in here. This was a spooky spot before. I don't fuck with that. Alright, where's this garden that I'm just blatantly missing? This is a really nice area in the daytime. And when it's not haunted. Alright. Green, red, green right there. Alright, yeah, I'm blatantly missing something. I'm gonna go down here. I don't know if I like it down here.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
I mean, when you're a fucking Nazi at the end of the war. This dude must have been... He seems real nonchalant, though. Where the fuck am I going?
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
It's a pretty nice looking cow. Look at that bad boy over there.
The cows. That must be Chinsey and her little calf.
What the fuck? Alright. the idea of
The
this.
generator. It's very important these days as the power goes out often. They moved it here from our house.
That's gonna be terrifying. Little goats. And a dead end. I absolutely hate how that jumps. I forgot I could use this thing.
Ah, the old swing chair. It has been here for as long as I can remember. I miss those days so much.
Oh, it's really? I thought I did take a photo. Oh, okay. I'm just a clone. Fuck me, dude. What the fuck? Can it be any? It has to be this bird. That cancels it.
Excellent. I've taken the
Nice.
picture, now it's straight to the dark room in the cellar to print it.
Okay.
Daddy recently became a general in the German
I just
army.
have to read.
He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
This definitely, like, feels like a Nazi hideout, I guess.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here? these could be of use to me.
Okay.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
No, probably not. That bitch is crazy.
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I've ever seen it in the house.
It's just wine.
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Hopefully. Maybe there's a door behind there. Yeah, I don't like this basement.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
I'm so used to playing Lost Ark and pressing like G to continue. What the fuck do you mean the card is out of position?
I can't develop the photo like this.
I don't get it. Okay, I get it. I just wanted to do like a little bit of it. Fuck.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame. There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath.
And they all stink.
The second rinse is done directly in the sink
Like
afterwards.
literally. Oh no. No. We are backing out of that. I thought that was a one and done. Why is this door closed? Oh. You can't have light. What is this? Beer? Oh, this is wine? This dude stopped.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Can definitely die inside one.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Whoa! Okay, now where am I going? Okay, it's back in the basement. Thank God I checked that before I got too far. No, no tripod in here.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Bless me. Stay with a neutral. She can't really be happy. That's really gonna fuck me up later.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Oh, is he? What the fuck? Oh, I pressed my mouse button
Yes, this is
by
me.
accident.
No one was ever able to tell us apart.
Looks good.
But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha.
I feel like that's what
Strange how what
I can't remember
identifies
from
us most
photography
deeply
class
is
in
not
high school.
visible to anyone.
Or it gets really dark because you leave it on too long.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure.
Why wouldn't you have
Deep
done that
down,
before?
I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door
Of
is
course.
locked.
Ew.
The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.